it's very intriguing to me to see how the Kings start the season. I think it's better when you have a new system to start on the road.
And hi again, everybody. Welcome again to another season of Kings hockey, our coverage of the NHL. And Jim, since the end of last season, there have been a number of changes around this hockey club, some of them rather significant.
So many things are new, and new is the word with the Kings right now. When you think about a new system, does that mean a change in the identity of a hockey team?
Under the 1-3-1, the Kings were great. Defensively, our analytic numbers, we're top 10 in just about every defense. So it's not like you're throwing that out, but everyone wants to be proactive versus reactive.
There were so many changes in the offseason, so many new players brought in, a new mentality, new systems, new head coach. I thought the preseason was really, really good, which kind of had people believing that the regular season would kind of carry over. And it was kind of like it hit a wall there.
Breakaway. Save. Score. Tuck on the rebound.
The Kings needed somebody to step up. And that's probably the first name on the list of guys you'd expect to step up. You just need a goal.
Buffalo with a 1-0 lead. Now LaFerriere with the steal to Kopitar, who scores! 13 seconds into the third period.
It turned to Kopi to get not just one, not just two, but also the empty netter. I mean, that's just what captains do.
Kempe picks it up and flips it down the ice. Byfield to Kopitar for the hat trick. He scores! Andrei Kopitar on opening night with the hat trick. 3-1, LA.
Stop it. Okay. That was a tough game. They're a good team. And they were in game 3. And they were moving, no question. And we can play way better than that. We all know that. So no problem. We'll catch our breath. We'll correct a few things. But the effort and the belief. Let's hear it for the boys.
Yeah, we'll get better. The positive thing for us is, we didn't have a good game, and so we can play a lot better. But nobody remembers this when we get into April and we're fighting for those last few points to try and, secure a playoff spot. So we'll just take it and move on for tonight.
We're in the final year of a 3-year renovation. The thing we're most excited about on our side of things is a new video board. We'll have a new center hung video board. It's one seamless screen. It's kind of a rounded cube, a little circular, kind of bowed out. The previous board was 10 different LED screens pieced together. This one is one, and we can carve it up how we want. And it's gonna make the viewing experience for the fans much, much better.
It's super exciting and super rewarding to be able to just know that no matter, it's kind of a, if you can dream it, you can do it type thing with this new board. My boss, Sean, really wants to push us and wants to keep us going in new directions and pushing the limits.
Todd, remember when I told you about 30 minutes ago that we weren't going to change the size of the program window? I tried so hard.
Our goal is to make sure that the fans never know what's coming in terms of how the content's going to look. What we display on opening night hopefully isn't what we end the season with, and we continue to innovate and make things better as we learn how to use this.
Well, what the Kings came in with was a complete creative package with new design for this year that totally utilized the abilities of overlapping and intertwining the graphics with each other. And I think that kind of design work will really pay off in a great look for the board. Oh, wow. We're 2 weeks away. I'd say we only need about 3 weeks to be ready, so that works out pretty well. We're gaining on it. Yeah, we'll be ready.
Crazy to be back here though.
Is this your first time being back?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
Hey.
Welcome back.
So crazy to be back though. Hopefully it'll be a good game too. home opener.
This is a guy who was not scheduled to make the team. Jim Hiller said as much. We didn't have him on the roster. And then all of a sudden he makes the team, and the second game of the season for the first time in years is on the East Coast. His college team is home the same weekend that we are in Boston. And for the Stars to align that well that weekend was, I don't know, you could never picture that, right? Like, it's impossible.
Is this mine?
Yeah, I think
like
so.
the one I wore?
I mean, it's kind of beaten up, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, took a lot of hits. No. I gave a lot of hits, actually. This is great. Oh, how you doing?
How you doing?
Good to see you. Hey. Really good to see you. It's gonna be a good game tonight. Hey!
buddy, how are you doing?
I'm good. Good to see you.
You doing well?
Yes. How are you?
Awesome.
I didn't know what to expect going there, but I didn't expect him to be as big of a deal as he was.
I think I gotta picture him as a little guy with you.
Oh, really? Yeah. Time flies, hey?
I know, right?
Yeah.
He was stopped at every section. Like, kids remembered him, fans who had clearly been going to those games for years remembered him, and he seemed to remember them.
Good to see you too.
Congrats, that was awesome.
Thank you. It's not the biggest school, and hockey is, one of the big sports at the school. So everyone is engaged and know what's going on.
Are you still on like the developing team, or are you on the Kings now?
I have.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I made my debut. Yes.
Your debut
yesterday.
NHL game?
Yeah. Yes.
Dude, that's sick. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All of these guys are that guy somewhere. I think if we had that moment with most of our players, we would see that, and I think that it puts into perspective how difficult it is to reach the NHL when there are thousands of guys who were the big dogs somewhere.
And this time, please welcome back to the center ice. He scored 31 goals, had 33 assists in his 3 seasons with the Riverhawks. Please welcome back number 26, Andre Lee.
He went to college for 4 years trying to make it to TD Garden to play in the conference tournament. Now he's there. He goes and drops the puck on their home opener.
We should tape it around and say first puck drop, right?
And then the next day he goes out and plays his first game ever as a pro at TD Garden, which is his second pro game ever in the NHL.
Los Angeles Kings, the best team in the league, right?
Andre Lee plays a very simple game. He plays north-south hockey. I think what Jim Hiller has really liked is how consistently he has played that game. It's very difficult for younger players to find that consistent level early in their careers. So Andre Lee, if you look at what the fourth line was made out to be, you have guys like Turcotte, Thomas, Lewis. Lee is a different skill set, right? None of those guys are 6'6". They all have different things that maybe they're better at than Andre Lee, but they don't have his size and they don't have his physicality.
You know, we're really happy with our preseason, and then I think the biggest point on the young players is you see then again what the regular season in the NHL looks like.
Holding on to Pasternak in the middle, curl and drag. Checked by 2 Kings. Kings hurry, they'll have an outnumbered attack, but
Get tired.
they've got tired legs out there. You're right, Daryl. Pasternak still out there to low ride. To Pasternak, shoots, scores!
It's a hard game in this building. I mean, if people understand what it's like to be in the room and go out in that crowd and play a physical Boston team, it is not going to look like a Picasso ever. You go to work here, and I was really proud of our guys for doing that. We responded, because I didn't like the Buffalo game. I don't think any of us did outside of the result. We responded, tough building, physical team, and it was nice to see us get that game back that quickly.
This trip, the 18-day trip to end the preseason to start the regular season, will be the longest in Kings history. Before we left, I looked back at the Kings schedule, and in the early 70s, I think they had a 16-day trip. They played 9 games on it. Back then, this is before I was here, we were the only team west of St. Louis besides Vancouver. So when the Kings traveled, most of the time they're going back east.
Once you got into the regular season, it wasn't actually that long of a trip, but there were 9 days tacked on the front with 2 exhibition games, some time in between to practice and recover. This is not a team that's used to that, right? They're used to opening at home or opening close to home.
Kempe, right side, shot high and wide. Turcotte on it. Alex Turcotte out. Turn shoots and scores! They're up 2-0. On a dump in, Turcotte quickly clears the zone. Lee with a bump at the attacking bench. Kings have points in all 3 games, a win, 2 overtime losses. But Jim, what we have seen so far, a lot of highs and lows, some good and bad, a lot of different flavors.
Yeah, one real good in Boston, and then one win to start the season, but you couple that with the Ottawa game, and the Kings are concerned from that standpoint.
I've never had a trip like that. I don't think most of the players have either. I think that the wear and tear of the trip showed in Toronto.
Come on, Kobe. Come on, Luke. Come on, Gabby. Go, Gabby, go, Gabby!
The Kings lost the Toronto game in the first 15 minutes. It's 3-0 before you've even kind of caught your breath.
My bad. My bad.
By the time they found themselves, it was already 3-0 down. From that point on, they actually played okay. They started to do some more of the things that they wanted to do.
I think as a team, we just got to come out with that singular focus of, starting games, of keeping it simple and, getting on the forecheck, getting pucks back. And, it's pretty cliche to say, but it works. And for us to be effective, we need to do it.
It's been a long road trip. It's going to be 18 days total. I know, you know, we all know, but my goodness, it started in Quebec City, over to Buffalo, Boston, Ottawa, Toronto, and here we are in Montreal and back to Los Angeles. It's going to be a long flight tonight.
Going into Montreal, the best part of that game was that they started really well, and when they gave up the first goal, they didn't change anything. It was day 17 of the road trip. That's a hard game to play. It was back-to-back, travel the night before, a lot going on there, and the Kings kind of hunkered down and they played their game.
1-0 Canadians. Anderson, a shot, score!
Kept playing their game. And from that point on, it was pretty dominant, I thought. That was definitely the best game the Kings played on those 5 games on the East Coast.
Byfield and Gooley. Byfield up with it, centers, deflects out to England. His shot, he scores! It goes down the ice, empty net for Kempe. Kempe scores! And that will seal this one.
That was a team win, it was a response. It was 17 days on the road, and it was, we're gonna win the hockey game.
A lot of you large men here. That's all right. That's all right. Big fan of lots of large men. All right, well, let me show you guys around and kind of talk through our model. This is a good place to start. The other thing we do up here is we punch stuff. That's part of the game. And then we do like a metabolic conditioning circuit. So where you get tired and then you punch stuff.
I like it, there's blood in here.
There's 700 UFC fighters and they're all independent contractors. What does that mean? It means that they come and go as they please. Guys get cut, new ones come in. There's always a turnover, right? I'm sure you have teammates that you didn't have last year and you have teammates next year that you never met before, right?
I might just clip them and see where it goes.
You know, listen, watch out, dude. They're gonna grab your jersey. They know what they're doing. Be careful.
Hey, chill.
Here you go, you have Velcro them up there.
Yeah, do me nice, bro.
Come on, baby.
Pretty sweaty though.
All right, here we go. Yeah, I've been sweating knowing I have to go on
You
here.
ever boxed before?
Yeah, I've done a little bit of boxing.
All right, so get in your fight stance?
With him.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's do him right.
Yeah, I know, exactly. There's a little bit of pressure now.
Jab, cross, hook.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah.
I'm going to jab, cross you. Hold for me.
Yeah.
Hold. Jab cross hook. Oh, power. Jab cross hook. You ready to defend?
Leaking. I can't believe you guys do this. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Tag me. Oh, it's a bagger. Tagged me a couple times. Thank you. I appreciate it.
We can get you. Just give you like 4 years.
4 years. Okay. Yeah.
I can make you like less than a quarter of the money you're making now. But I could do it.
It's great to hear. Yeah, I can't believe you guys do that for 25 minutes. I'm dead. Arms hurting.
You're sweating.
Sweating through my shirt.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
It's an early morning. Really appreciate everyone being here. We don't get a lot of rehearsal time in this building, so we are really going to be packing it in today, as well as tomorrow morning before the game. There's an immense amount of new things happening here. So obviously we got the new video board, new construction, new logo on the ice, new toys we're going to be playing with. This is probably the most important day to get us ready for the season. So thank you again.
It's hard for me to be speechless, but I'm almost speechless. I can still talk a lot, but that looks awesome.
This is incredible.
The fans are going to love it.
With 24 hours before the home opener, we're trying to just accomplish that everything works. We have all of the stuff in. We're testing all of it today, making sure that what we actually conceptualized is actually working on the video board, whether that be player headshots or if it's a sponsorship video, or even if it's just something as simple as how does this camera shot look.
Good. Place your second position. 7, 8, go 1, go 2, go 3, go 4. Good.
My first hockey game was a Kings game, so it's I f***ing love this place.
Hell yeah.
You know, it'd be cool if we could get King's drummer pounder hitting that big thing on the breakdown of Gives You Hell. We got an hour set.
Yeah.
It's gonna push all the way into the third period.
And let's win a hockey game tomorrow, huh? Thank you, everyone.
We all been waiting for this for a bit, for a while, I feel like, and we're all very excited to just get it going at home with our fans.
It's been a while. We talk about 17-0. It's been 13, really. We haven't had one yet. So our fans are great. The energy is, I know our guys will be excited. It's time. I would say it's time.
Hard to believe, but it was 25 years ago tonight that the Kings played their first game in this building. But over the years, one thing has never changed. The passion, the enthusiasm, the dedication that you fans have for your hockey club.
At the Kings line, up the ice comes Moore. Moore feeds it right side, shot, score!
It was great to be in front of our building. It was nice to see some of the renovations, the scoreboard, all that kind of stuff. I know the guys were excited.
Now look, I don't got beef with anybody, but this song is called Gives You Hell, and it is dedicated to the Sharks. Thank you, baby girl! Thank you, Los Angeles! Go, Kings, go!
It's not coming this way, Carl. I know that.
Vogel got bumped by Henry Thrun, young defenseman who played quite a bit.
Yeah. There we go.
Now the wraparound. Vogel, save is made, score! Warren Vogel stayed right with it.
Yeah, Boogie! Good job.
We felt like, I know it's 8 games, but because the season set up so odd for us to start the season, we thought we would give our guys a chance to get home in a proper rhythm before we really started to try to evaluate them and our game, give them a chance to catch their breath. But we'll get a few home games under our belt and then probably try to make some decisions.
I want to see the best version of this team in multiple games. To get to where this team needs to get to, that's what I think they have to do, is they have to play that same style of game over and over and over. I think they found how they want to play. Now it's about doing it 8 times out of 10. And if they can do that, for me, I think it would give me confidence that they're where they need to be.
Hey, it's early. We'll get better. The other teams are good. I got a lot of respect for the teams that we've played. We'll take it. We've been pretty good at bouncing back from a game that we just really didn't think we played well.
Backhand shot, score! Fogle!
I'd like to eliminate that game where we just didn't really play well.
Fiala in with a shot, he scores! A power play goal, Fiala makes it 5-1.
Hard, I get it. But night after night after night after night, you gotta find a way.
Nice. Nice goal, nice move.
Cheese.
Along with Alex Laferriere to Byfield to the net, Byfield shoots and scores!